Guess what? There is a super simple way to amplify that know, like, trust factor that literally everybody is talking about. And in this video, I'm going to share with you everything that I wish I knew as I was building my own personal brand. By the end of this video, I guarantee that you are going to be so jazzed up to hop into Canva and spruce up some of your own brand graphics with these simple tips. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristin and I share branding and graphic design tips, tricks, tutorials, and productivity hacks for personal brands and online entrepreneurs. It is my mission to help you look and feel professional online without being a trained designer or wasting hours inside of Canva. There are a ton of magical things that can happen for your brand and your business in the online space. Looks matter a lot. Are you sold yet? In a nutshell, your personal brand consists of everything that you do to promote yourself. What's your expertise? Do you have any unique characteristics? What value do you bring to the world? What is it that you have to offer? What makes you different? How do you want your audience to perceive you? Who are you? Are there any catchy phrases that you might say or words that you use often? How do you speak and interact with your audience? Think about this. If you were to ask your audience what type of words they would use to describe you, what do you think their answer would be? Are you playful? Are you bold? Are you modern? Minimalist? Inviting? Creative? Friendly? Are you the girl next door? Are you quirky? Are you expressive with your face or your hands? That was a little much, wasn't it? Are you mature? Are you feminine? Maybe you're a little bougie? Are you zen? Are you organic? Who eats spinach like that? Here's the thing. No matter what your brand personality is, it is so important that you are able to bring your personality to life through your visual content and your graphics. There's a bit that goes into that, and I break it all down in my branding and design quick start guide. I'll drop a link to that below in the video description. But I know you're here for some hot personal branding tips for your graphics. So without further ado, let's jump into that. The first graphic that you usually create when you're building your personal brand is your logo. And when you're creating your logo, you definitely want to keep it as simple as possible. Even a simple text-based logo will do, but you can absolutely incorporate an icon or some kind of element. You will want to use your brand colors, and you can, but you don't have to, use your brand fonts. Just make sure that the fonts that you are using have the right vibe and match your brand personality. You'll want 3 variations, a horizontal, vertical, and an icon style. These all need to resemble each other without being the exact same. A logo template is going to be a great place to start, and you can change the colors, fonts, and of course, use your own name, but a template will provide you a great baseline. So when it comes to colors, there's actually a psychology that you need to keep in mind when you're picking and choosing the colors that are going to represent your brand. To show you how color psychology can play a role in creating your brand color palette. The first color palette feels very adventurous, functional, down to earth, natural, and sustainable. The middle color palette is feminine, confident, inviting, trustworthy, and polished. And the color palette on the right has a very creative, unconventional, bold, playful, and quirky feel. There's no hard and fast rule for how many colors that you need to include, but typically I recommend starting with 5. A core color, an accent color, a light neutral color, a dark neutral color, and an action-filled pop of color. Having 5 colors is going to give you plenty of freedom and variety when creating your graphics. And just like your brand colors have a level of personality, your fonts have the ability to capture your personality as well. I recommend using 2 to 4 fonts in all of your brand graphics and collateral. Stick to these fonts and do not stray. My favorite resource for fonts outside of Canva is called Creative Market. Here you can search for all styles of fonts, and I can guarantee you're going to find something that fits your unique personality. From casual and feminine to timeless and masculine, modern, playful, friendly, and sophisticated, there are thousands of fonts to choose from to help you create a unique and consistent brand image. There are so many reasons why I love using stock photos. For one, they can give you an instant brand elevation without you having to do much work. They usually come in bundles, which makes staying consistent a lot easier. You can combine different bundles to create a unique look and give yourself some more options. One of my best kept secrets is that you can potentially build your entire visual brand image off of a single set of stock photos. How cool is that? There is no shortage of websites that offer styled stock photography for just about any niche, but these are a few of my favorites. I'll drop a link to these in the video description as well, so you can check them out for yourself. And if you really want to spice up your brand image, you can take it a step further and incorporate some really unique design elements into your graphics, your website, pretty much anything that you are creating to visually market yourself online. There are all kinds of patterns, textures, and tons of different design elements right inside of Canva for you to choose from. Just make sure that whatever you choose fits that overall vibe and tone that you're trying to convey in your brand's personality. So I know I threw a ton of juicy tips and tricks at you, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. If you want to jump on the fast track and you are ready to become a total brand boss and take charge of your graphics, be sure to grab my branding and design quick start guide, where I'm going to dig deeper into the whole entire visual branding process. I'll drop a link to that in the video description. So pop down there, grab your copy, and I cannot wait to see what you create. Bye.